Hey, what's up? This is Brandon Simmons for BrandonSimmons.biz, and I'm here to give you my weekly segment called Bullheaded. Basically, it is a weekly review of the Houston Texans as well as a preview of the upcoming game matchup. So, this week, the Texans find themselves in the sixth spot of the AFC playoff picture, right behind the Kansas City Chiefs. They're still in second, or actually, they're still tied for first with the Indianapolis Colts for first place in the AFC South Division. So, either way it goes, if the season ended today, the Texans would be in the postseason. But more than likely, they would want to creep up and get that AFC division spot and take it from the Indianapolis Colts just to have home field advantage. And the way that they're going to be able to do that is if they win on Sunday against the Buffalo Bills in Buffalo. Now, the key thing that's going to help these Texans win this game is if they can put a containment on quarterback Tyrod Taylor. Taylor is like a surprise guy that's come in for this team, a former backup for the Baltimore Ravens, I believe. But he's come in this season and he's just wowed the offense, just wowed the people. One of his biggest strengths is his ability to scramble. So if the Texans can keep that in check, put a containment on him, and just force him to stay inside the pocket or just monitor him inside the pocket, then they should be great on defense. Part of that containment is so he doesn't get out and make plays on with his feet, which he's known to do, and which he's burned quite a few teams on, as far as like scrambling for first downs or even getting out of the pocket and throwing for first downs. So basically, they're going to need to put a containment on him, or sometimes maybe even put a spy on him just to make sure he's not getting out and making extra plays. But that being said, if they can force him to make throws from the pocket, then they're going to need to watch out for Sammy Watkins as well. And so if our secondary, which has been playing great, which includes a lot of the whole defense during this 4-game win streak, if they can take away Sammy Watkins by just applying a little bit more or less of the zone coverages or whatever, then definitely we should be able to take this game just like that. Now on the flip side of things, as far as Buffalo's defense, they have a pretty decent defense, if you will. I think what our offense needs to do is actually get the tight ends involved in the passing game early, and they need to do it often throughout the game. Last game, I think Ryan Griffin, who had just came off the injured reserve, had 72 catches, and I think he scored a touchdown. I gotta go check my notes again, but yeah. He came in and he had a big game. So probably one of the best games our tight ends have had all season. So with that being said, they need to go back to him, get Garrett Graham or whoever, or Federowitz or whatever, these guys all in the mix early and often, particularly for like our intermediate yardage situations, if it's 5 to go, if it's 2nd and 6 or 3rd and 6 to go, what I'm saying? Get those guys in the mix. That way you can open up for our receivers and spread the ball around to them as well. If that can be done, then definitely we will have a shot on offense, to actually, to put the points on the board to win the game. But if everything else comes together as well on defense, then we should be good to go. That's all I have this week for Bullheaded. Holla.